It's now the start of 2018 and I thought what we'd do would have a search through reverb.com and see what the most expensive guitars are on the site as of right now. This is kind of fun. I like doing this just to see what kind of amps and pedals and all that kind of stuff that they've got on here and just what kind of ridiculous prices you can expect. The funny thing is, I've already had a quick look and you would think vintage guitars would always be the most expensive, but that's not the case. So let's get into it. The easiest way to search on here is to simply type in electric guitars. And then what we do, we sort via price, high to low. Doesn't always bring the most expensive one up first, which is a little bit weird. I'm not sure why it does that, but let's take a look here. Now, this is definitely the most expensive one that I've seen on the site so far. This is the Fender Custom Shop 2014 NAMM Prestige. Let's take a look at this. This is $1.12 million, $1.12 million Australian. So around $1 million US, it'd be something like that. Give or take the exchange rate at whatever time you're actually watching this. But currently, that would be around $1 million. Let's take a look at some of these pictures up close. Now, I know already this isn't going to be for everyone's liking. I don't know how much I like it, to be honest. It's way too busy on the fretboard, way too busy on the headstock. And the body looks like an absolute mess. No offense to the master builder who made this, but even if I could afford to buy this, or even if this was, to me, the same price as just going out and buying another Mexican standard, I don't know if I'd buy it. What do you think of this one? I don't know. I mean, artistically it looks good, but it's worth $1.12 million? Answer is no. But anyway, I guess it's all subjective, but if you've got $1.1 million to burn and you absolutely dig this, please let me know. I gotta say, the back of the neck looks absolutely beautiful, as does the back of the body. It's less busy, and that's kind of what I like about it. All right, let's see what else we've got on this site. So we're gonna scroll back up here. We have a 1952 Telecaster, and it's the butterscotch. So it's basically like mine, except mine's the reissue and this is the original. So kind of not like mine, but the same way. It looks at least a little bit similar. All original 1952 Telecaster, blackguard, untouched, everything is original 1952. This will probably sell, and this is $55,000, down from $66,000. I have a feeling this will probably sell. There'll be some Telecaster guy out there that will definitely want this. So Dr. Rick, if you're watching this from my channel, this is for you, mate. 55 grand. It's maybe about 50,000 more than I think he even might be used to spending on a guitar. What else do we have here? So we have a few around the $400,000 to $500,000 range. Let's check out this 59 Gibson Les Paul Standard Burst, in quotations. This actually looks really cool. You know what's funny? You get these beautiful looking guitars that are $400,000 or $500,000 and there's very few photos. It's like 3 photos. If I was going to spend $500,000 on a guitar, I'd be like, dude, post up like 15 photos or whatever the maximum is. But that said, this looks absolutely beautiful. And what can I say? Look at it. Yep, I dig it. Also dig how we've got the uncovered pickup at the bridge there as well. Something different there. Definitely looks good. So a Gibson Les Paul comes in at close to the top of the most expensive guitars, and that's, that's what I was kind of expecting. Some of these vintage guitars cost a lot. We have another 59 that's a little bit less. It's $488,000, but we just saw a Les Paul. So let's skip past a couple of these and we'll go over to this particular Strat here. It's a Fender Stratocaster, 1963 Sunburst Carina 63 Strat Vintage Rare. So that's an original right there. And look, it's got some relicking at the back. It's actually been played. It's been played for probably a while. They're the belt marks that are actually probably on there through use as opposed to just through the custom shop stuff. Check out the aged finish here as well, just through actual aging. That's really, really cool. And I've got to give the custom shop credit, whether you like relicking or not, they can replicate that particular look really, really well. From the custom shop guitars that I've demoed and had a chance to pick up, that's what they look like. They've got that crack thing going on and they look really, really cool. The back looks awesome. Yeah, oh, see, these are the kind of close-ups you want when you're spending this amount of money on something. So he even pulls the pick guard off to show you that it's all legit. Awesome. Very cool. Original case as well. Very nice. This next guitar caught me by surprise. This is the Paul Reed Smith Solid Body 1986 Pearl White PRS 8586 rare one-off. So this is just a one-off guitar. It was made by PRS in 1986. It kind of has that Explorer look going on. And it's funny, I don't know if this comes up on the video, but the strings make it look like the guitar's bent, kind of. It's just a perspective thing with the shadows, but it looks pretty cool. This is definitely not something you'll see from PRS very often. A single pickup in the bridge and just one volume control. Who needs a tone control? I've been saying that for years. If you don't like your top end on your guitar, go over, turn the top end on your amp down. Anyway, I know there's a lot of people who are way more creative with that than me, but this looks pretty cool. Is it worth the huge amount of money they're asking for it, $230,000? I'm not too sure. Could you just ask Paul Reed Smith to make you one of these for a whole lot less? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's find out. I'll have to ask him. All right, this is a beautiful looking guitar as well. I haven't seen one of these before either. This is a 2008 Gibson Custom Shop TAC Matsumoto DC Gold Tom Murphy aged limited run of 20, super rare. It kind of has the PRS shape. It's got the gold top thing going on and it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm a big sucker for gold top guitars. I think when they're done right, they look absolutely beautiful. This is obviously relicked and aged and all that kind of stuff. I can take or leave that, to be honest, but in terms of just visually, this thing looks beautiful. I gotta say, it's a great looking shape. I'm surprised maybe Gibson don't make more guitars with this particular shape, and these photos look absolutely beautiful as well. So props to Guitar Shop or whoever. It says GS down here. Wow, look at that, man. Far out. Beautiful. So if you want one of 20, then you can get that one. If you've got a cool $131,000 to spend, it's about 110,000 US, so it's a bargain. Up next we have an original 1957 Gretsch White Falcon. I had a chance to play one of their current models and it was really, really cool, but this is the real deal. This isn't a reissue, it is actually an original, so check this out. And this was shot on a potato phone. Oh, that one's not so bad. All right, Mel, maybe the last photos look so good that these ones don't look that great, but it's a beautiful looking guitar, no doubt about it. It looks like the business. And they, you know what, I gotta give Gretsch credit. Their actual current models are made in Japan and they're built great and they look fantastic as well if you're into big white Liberace looking guitars like this. Just kidding folks, they're beautiful looking guitars. So yeah, very cool, and that only set you back $112,181 Australian. Give or take, that's around 100K US, so bargain with $800 shipping, and there it is. Thanks for watching, my name's Shane. I thought it might be fun to go through Reverb.com and check out the most expensive guitars that are currently listed on the website. Like I said, sometimes when you sort via high to low, it doesn't always sort correctly. I might have missed some, but if I did, please let me know in the comments as well. I've got a few more of these kind of videos coming up over the next few months as well, so check back for more. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out and going on a virtual tour of Reverb to find the most expensive electric guitars. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. See ya.